It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. Torres, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward an American League batting title. Next. Gio Gonzalez will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He will lead this one off today.
Number 3, Delino DeShields.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V. Talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And there's one away. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
Now here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Darno, the former San Francisco Giant, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Ready on 1-2. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chase Darno goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Just getting started here in the Bronx. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Rangers set down in order. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Lance Lynn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Lynn has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Torres takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
High pop up. Darno has a play. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
Yeah, he's certainly in line for a home run title, but what I love about this guy is the slugging percentage is through the roof. He's leading the league in that category as well.
You know, interesting, in spring training, I had a chance to talk to him, and all he told me was, if you want to slug, we'll slug, and he's slugging.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 now. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch. Ball one, well below the zone. And it's fouled away. Judge is off at first with 2 away. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Yanks leave 1. We are still scoreless. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's another 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today.
The right field.
And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So digging in now, Hunter Pence. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Balls, no strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 21.
Coming to the plate now, Patrick Wisdom. He was the main contributor offensively for his team yesterday, driving in both of their runs. Now here's the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. One and 2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
Miguel Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Andujar, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And that's the first out.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively.
The catcher.
And let's take a look at Hunter Pence. A 5-tool talent. Yeah, that's right. 5-tool talent. It's an acquired taste the way he goes about getting it done. But bottom line is, Hunter Pence is one of the better players in our game.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gallo ranging back. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. And even 30 home runs on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Not shortstop.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. Luke Voigt would be next. Lynn steps into his windup. Here's the 3-0. There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
Hicks stands at second with 2 gone. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1. The set and the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here's the 2-1. 2-2 the count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 New York.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. They come into this game ranked first in the league in team ERA, and talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the starter the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 down.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
So stepping in, Logan Forsythe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And there's out number 2.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Danny Santana.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Back up the middle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
No question that he's going to be docked for a throwing error there. Looked like the first baseman couldn't decide which way to turn the glove, and by the time he decided, it was too late. Runner on board with the error.
Standing in now, Delino DeShields, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Here comes the 0-1. Runners going. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
2 out here and a runner at second. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Texas. They trail this one 1-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll take a look at ball one. He popped out in his first trip. Now the 1-0. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Gallo will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Runner at first here, one man out. And a strike.
And they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Count is 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there.
Now
Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Lynn comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. To Forsythe for the force and the end of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing. Leading off the inning, Chase Darno, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Chase Darno.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So coming to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Here's Joey Gallo now,
as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is a called strike three on the corner. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. At the plate, Hunter Pence. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
1-0.
Chu, the runner at first with two gone. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rangers leave one. They still trail 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Andujar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes to Shields. To the track, to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 14 on the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Full count now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next for New York, Didi Gregorius hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Lynn gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the third out. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 New York. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Texas,
Into the box, Patrick Wisdom. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Up next for the Rangers, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batter, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Stepping up now, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strike out there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're down 2-0. Settling in now, Luke Voigt, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the second deck and gone.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
Here's a high pop-up. Wisdom just to the right of the mound. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. On its way is pitch number 75. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
The right fielder,
here's
99.
big Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, unfortunately,
now
being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Yohander Mendez, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 65, Yohander Mendez.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Digging in once again, Miguel Andujar. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. On the ground to the left side. To his left, Darno. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 5 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Rangers nothing. Stepping into the box, Danny Santana. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Santana is quite the athlete on the defensive side of the scorecard today, playing shortstop, but he's actually a center fielder by trade.
Yeah, this one's crazy for me. To be a center fielder by trade and be asked to come into the infield, not only into the infield, but at a premium position, it screams that he must have touched the position at some point. No manager would ask a player to come from center field into shortstop unless he had the utmost confidence in this guy's defensive skills.
Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Delino DeShields.
Stepping into the box, Delino DeShields. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. A high fastball is in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Chase Darno, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Looking to send him packing again. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail here 4-0. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip.
The catcher, Gary.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-0.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Mendez has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
2-1's the count.
Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And there he goes towards second, lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
To Shields is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Ready once again, Luke Voigt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Here's the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
LeMahieu.
Digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1 home. Here's a pop-up now. Wisdom on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 4-0. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
One ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on him.
Right side and right into the shift. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So striding forward now, Joey Gallo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Pitch on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hard hit toward the hole. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Matt Bush gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
51, Matt Bush.
Digging in and looking for more. Torres. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The last at bat, Manny D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too high. And it's 3-0. Aaron Judge waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Popped him up. Kiner Falefa is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. One and one the count now. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for the Yankees, but they hold a 4-0 lead. So striding in, Patrick Wisdom, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Now in the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. One out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty. One man out. Still 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. One gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just one hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Striding in, Logan Forsythe. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now. Carving him up as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 4-0. Jeffrey Springs is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54.
Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Gary Sanchez.
Pitch on the way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. This is foul right side. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First offering on its way. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Now it's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
The count now at 2-1. Runner goes for second. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Sanchez aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. 1 ball, no strikes to count. First and second here with nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is DeShields. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Boyd.
Stepping up to the plate, Luke Voigt. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Gallo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. One ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they're in front 4-0. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Stepping in, Danny Santana. He'll start things out against Britton as he looks to close it out.
Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Count still at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Delino DeShields 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 6, Chase Darno.
Standing in, Chase Darno. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Up next for the Rangers.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Striding forward now is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Darno is off at first with 2 away. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. A 1-1. Yanked fouled off to the right. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Texas down to their final strike in this one. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Fly ball, not particularly deep. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Gio Gonzalez earns his 12th victory in the ball game, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.